Hello, and welcome back to the Isle, a game that I have not played on this channel for a few months now, and I'll get into all the reasons why in a bit. But before getting into all of that, we have some very important, big things that have happened in the Isle since the last time I played. For you see, at long last, finally, Hypsi has climbing. Yep, that's right. Our little Hypsilophodon now has climbing. And it is beautiful. So we're gonna get right in and look at that and... Ooh. Water access. Did Hypsi have a water access spawn before? Okay, interesting, right. First things first, go to mutations, as always. You know what, let's go with hypervigilance, increase camera angles when eating and drinking, increase footstep audio. Pretty useful for something that gets one-shot by literally everything. And alright, here we are. The Horde test, it's been going on for months at this point, okay, you probably know that there's different stuff, but ooh, new stuff in water access, that's actually... Those lights on the buoys look really nice. Okay, right, Sanctuary. But alright, probably not going to be doing much climbing immediately here. Just because when I'm small it's less effective, I don't have a reason to. I'm going to find Sanctuary mushrooms. Alright, here we are, North Jungle Sanctuary. Hopefully I can find some mushrooms here. Unfortunately, the odds of any carnivores here is pretty low because the server's a little bit dead, given my chosen time of day and the fact that it's Horde test, but... Oh well. Oh, here we go, here's some mushrooms. Okay, now to speedrun this stuff. See, as I have learned from an Oingo Boingo video, if you spit... Oh, right, they changed the button for that. Yeah, it's okay, you hold down left click now, instead of it being right click. And you can empty your stomach, but it doesn't empty your nutrients. You can kind of just go, okay, just spit out all the contents of my stomach. Oh. That sounds like a little Sarah. Okay, I might not be so alone in here. That's getting a bit close, isn't it? Hello. I can't see crap. That's not good. Okay, I've got hypervigilance. I can hear him if he comes after me. And then leap up a tree, and there we go. Hypsi climbing. It's not. Oh no. Yeah, it's not nearly as fluid as Herrera's climbing. It's also possibly a little bit work in progress, because you know this is the first implementation. But it is very fun, if a bit wonky, especially because it seems like the indicator for it is offset when you're close. Ooh. And kind of do a... Ooh. Yeah, it seems weirdly offset. I can kind of do like a little jumping from tree. Oh! Oh! Okay, I can get some air doing that. Oh yeah, look at this. This is great. Okay, get up here. Ooh! Okay, I'd like to get on one of these branches, though it's just a matter of getting the indicator to agree with me, and I think right now it's stuck. Oh no! Ow! Okay, right, that's not a good choice. Oh, hey, mutations. Okay, you know what? Let's get up on a nice, safe branch. Oh no. Dang it. Oh, I've actually screwed myself over a little bit. Okay, you know what? Little Sarah can't get me up here. I'm safe enough here. Okay, second mutation. Ooh. I'm gonna be growing okay, I'm actually growing super fast, right. I forgot. I need the fall damage one. I also need reinforced tendons, but I'm probably not gonna get that in time, so okay, right. Where is enlarged meniscus? Fall damage hits stamina before draining health. Kinda crucial, you can see, given how much I'm falling. Can I jump up right to where that beehive is? Just... interesting. Just... oh no. I'm gonna waste so much stam. Just... pop. Pop. Hello, bees. Oh no. Okay, yeah, the climb system really does not like overhangs at all. Ooh, okay, right, that's a no-go. Okay. Oh yeah, practically fully grown. Looking good. Love this skin. I believe it was Ecstatics made this skin a while ago, and it is beautiful. Okay, now we can have a better look at the climbing here on this tree. Please right-click for it, and then you have to jump to actually ascend. Ooh. And it is quite finicky, but... yeah, look at that! We got Hypsi up in the trees, on the branches. Ah, it's so cool. And I believe, let's see, I think I was able to do it before. Like, I could get to, like, branches around... maybe not that much horizontal distance, but I was able to cover some horizontal distance. It was just a matter of getting the indicator to work, because it is super finicky what it wants to, like, show or not. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, like, okay, I can get down to that branch, so, leap over there. Then I can maybe, hop up there. Ooh, come on. Leap there. And you can see as I charge up the little tail, well, the jump that's indicated by the tail going up, it actually makes my jump go further. Like, I can make that. Oh yeah, the moment I start charging the jump, it allows me to make that. You know, notice the stam, it goes down a lot with those jumps, but then returns a lot. That's like a weird thing Hypsi has always done. But yeah, we've got like actual navigation through the trees with Hypsi. It's now a weird squirrel thing, and I love it. Like, this is fantastic. I mean, it's rough around the edges. Like, it could definitely... ooh, jeez. Ooh! Yep, I meant to do that. Like, it could definitely use a little bit of polish, and I don't know if this is like the, just the first iteration, or if they're gonna keep it like this. Because it's a little bit jank. But it is so cool. Oh boy. Okay, I'm okay. Actually, I should get some water. But it is so cool seeing them give, a little creature, like, honestly, the second most forgotten playable in the entire roster, really, if we're being honest. With the first most forgotten being Dryo. I mean, this thing just has bonus points for being a feathery, cute little meme. But, okay, right. Are we safe here? Not looking like the baby Sarah is around or anything. I just noticed I have no rain sound. A blessing, but that's also not good. Yeah, Hypsi, it's like one of the most forgotten playables, really, because it's just a small little guy. He can't kill anything. He's not made for combat at all. He can, run around and spit on things, though the spit locks you in place, so it's not good to evade anything, because you'll just get got. But, oh boy. Okay, come on, I want to get up the big tree. Come on. There we go. Quite the climb. But it's so cool that they gave this little creature something like that. How the heck do I... oh, I might have an idea. Ooh. Oh no. Dang it. Okay. Go up. Like, look how much this adds to Hypsi. Like, just being, oh geez. And I am not the best at using it. But still, just simply the ability to climb adds so much to Hypsi. I mean, you can think of this as, you know, escape routes. Like, oh, something's trying to chase me down? Leap onto the side of a tree. If you're not a Herrera, well, you're out of luck. Now, I know the spitting has interactions with Herrera and Pteranodon. It can actually knock them out of the trees. I've seen clips of that. So that's cool. So you have a little thing where Hypsi can actually defend itself and also be a bit of a nuisance to things, which is hilarious that this little, I mean, this thing looks like a woodpecker, kind of with this coloration. This little squirrel woodpecker thing is actually just a menace to society, and I enjoy that. Alright, looking at mutations again. It's our final mutation. Reinforced tendons. Finally got that unlocked, and that's going to help me a lot. This is, honestly, this is now a must-take. I believe it was a must-take before with Hypsi, because it had the charge jump. It just cost so much stamina. But yeah, jumping costs less stamina, value 50%. Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, dang it. Yeah, it's when I get into like a point like this, where I'm having a bit of trouble. Yeah, it's whenever you get any sort of overhang, it kind of screws with you. And unfortunately, Hypsi is incapable of moving side to side. I mean, he can like move a little bit whenever you jump, but you can't just... Ooh, there we go. Yeah, you can't just like climb sideways like you can with Herrera. So good, it just works. I'll say it needs like a little like thin branch thing animation like Herrera. That'd be perfect. Well, not perfect, there's still a bit of jank. But oh! Okay, Ping. Can I please play the game, Ping? You know, that would be nice. Thank you. Of having a near-death experience, but just look at this. You just find little areas that have lots of branches and you can... Oh no. Ow. Game, I am trying to praise you. Please, just let me praise you. Things were going well for a second. Ooh. Okay. Back. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, as I was saying, for the most part, whenever it likes to function, you can just hop... Like, okay, let's go over here. This looks like a good spot. Just go... Hit there. Go... Climb up. Ooh, okay, right. What I want to do is get on top of a branch first thing, because now, like, look at this, it's like its own world up here, or I can just leap from branch to branch between these trees. In fact, let's see, can I leap? What's my horizontal leap? I can make that, it's just a very particular angle. But, look at that! Like, when you have all these areas of trees with horizontal branches, you can just go, you know what? Ooh, bit rough. You can just leap between them. And let's see, that's a tree with solid things, right? Oh no. Dang it. Alright, now that I'm in a spot where I've got all these lovely branches to jump around between, so it actually looks interesting to watch this, I'll explain a little bit of my absence. Wood test just took a while. Like, I mean, it was exciting at first, we got trike and stuff, it was cool, but I mean, you'll notice I never... Oh boy. Ah! That sounded painful. Jeez. But you'll notice I never made any trike videos whenever it came out to Horde Test. And that's because I really do not like making videos on stuff that's very incomplete. Or stuff that also just would not be fun to... Oh, geez. Dang, see, I'm still learning this stuff. That is still, very unfinished, and at the same time would not be that fun to watch. Because the whole thing with Trike was, like, it released, it didn't have a bunch of sounds or attacks or even, like, sparring and stuff. And it's cool to, like, see it before that point and have people find bugs with it and test it out. Like, I get the purpose behind it. But for me making a video, it's like, it kind of misrepresents the creature when you see it without its core elements. And also at the same time, Trike has no predators at all. So it's like, I mean, even more so than like Stego, whose biggest issue... Oh jeez, come on. Whose biggest issue at the moment is that it has no predators and thus no gameplay, really, to it. Like, the biggest buff Stego will ever get is the addition of Aloe, because that will actually give them something to fear and something to do. But with Trike, you got nothing until Rex. And so... I mean, what do? You walk around, you maybe spar with other Trikes, but in all honesty, like, it'd be far more entertaining to watch and more fun to play Dibble, because it's just the same as Trike, but small enough that stuff will actually hunt it and can be a threat to it. So that's why I didn't really do anything for the last couple months with Trike. And at the same time, I'm sure there's people going, hey, why don't you check out the Pteranodon changes? Like, those are neat, aren't you the Pteranodon guy? And yeah, I have some very strong opinions about the current state of Pteranodon's changes in the current version of the Horde test, but I'm not gonna put them in a video really until this goes public or there's some other major changes, because I don't want to be overly harsh on something that's not complete. Like, if current Pteranodon in the Horde test and how it's working... Ah, come on. That's like the one thing I really hate about trying to climb with this thing. Like, this weird way of, like, hopping up. Honestly, I'm fine with it. It's just, it really does not like to function sometimes. And also this ridicule not wanting to cooperate. Ooh! And stuff like that, where I just phase through a branch. Like, its initial implementation, I imagine it'll get a lot of polishing. Oh, I love those distant Trike noises. Oh, that is beautiful. I might have to turn up the volume in that bit so you guys can hear it, but just go. The sound design of the Trike is so good. And you see, all those videos about Trike before this point didn't have all those sounds. They just had a bunch of legacy noises and placeholders. Part of the reason why I don't like making too many videos about heavily in progress stuff. Okay, ooh, okay, come on. Ooh, cooperate with me, please. Wait, can I slide down? Oh, I can detach with crouch, okay. That's actually pretty useful. That's actually a game changer. But as I was saying, with Pteranodon, I have a lot of choice words about the current implementation in the Horde test. We don't know if it is complete. It seems like it's not, so I am going to withhold judgment unless it releases to the live branch, like the public branch of Rima. If it releases to that branch in this state, I will make a video going over my thoughts about it, because I have quite a few. But until then, I am withholding judgment because it doesn't feel complete, so it doesn't feel fair to go at it in a video. I mean, I've already left feedback and like aisle chords, just in case that is the implementation, like, fully, but I don't think it is. I really hope it isn't. I think I've been doing unintentionally this whole time, but I can actually do intentionally for once, is getting down is pretty easy with Hypsi, because you just go, oop, up, down, and Hypsi has, like, almost no fall damage. You can fall from, like, probably, like, the really tall trees, actually, as long as you're not on, like, a slope. I've noticed being able to get down from those without taking damage. And without even taking stam, if you have that, one mutation, which you honestly should. Like, there's not many mutations that affect much with Hypsi, so you might as well. Oh, another Hypsi. Granted, there's some fun to be had with other Hypsies, but just playing with randoms. I just want to do my own thing. I mean, nesting's kind of neat. You can put nests up in trees, which is very cool. And I believe the devs have been, I think they said or hinted that they want Hypsi to have more in-depth building and be able to actually build like little structures in the trees, which would be absolutely amazing. And just, I love that they're giving attention to this little creature. I mean, really, everyone's, going on about, oh, we're gonna get Rex and Trike, and we're gonna have Aloe, and all of these crazy mechanics, and, like, fighting mechanics and stuff that go along with them, and Meanwhile, they're also, giving the, little bit of the backlog of the roster, the things that haven't... Why am I making grass sounds on... very grassy rocks here. But they're giving some attention to all the other stuff on the roster, the smaller things that people typically don't care about. But I mean, creatures like Hypsi do have a strong cult following, like Dryo does. I mean, Dryo as a whole mafia and such. Oh no. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, being able to let go using crouch, that's actually huge for skill expression with this climbing, so it is very much RNG half the time. But yeah, like you could make like a little nest up in this tree, and I mean you'd be safe from everything besides, if a Herrera was anywhere in the trees and just leapt down at you, or if there's a Pteranodon flying in, like it really feels like those three now have quite the relationship. Because before, it was just Herrera and Pteranodon had a bit of a relationship just because they were the only things that could get into trees. But now that Hypsi can be up here too, and Hypsi is, well, the only herbivore that can get up into trees. Oh, Pteranodon noises. You can just imagine, like, what the ecosystem can look like with just the interplay of those three. And it's just great. Okay, from here, I believe... Oh yeah, I can make that horizontal jump. Oh yeah, look at that. Just, oop. That's one thing I really like about Hypsi's jump, is it has horizontal distance on it. Like, I wish Herrera, and maybe they changed Herrera, I haven't heard anything about it. They've touched it up a little bit with, like, having, like, a sideways climb, well, like a sideways latch, rather. But just the ability to be standing on top of a branch and jump the horizontal distance to here is huge, because that's something that, to my knowledge, Herrera can't really do so much. You'd have to get onto the side of the branch and then leap. Ooh. Ooh, that is diet. Nice. Nom nom. Hypsi's just so cute. It has all the cutest animations. In fact, I think, doesn't it have like a special animation whenever you grab a little bit, like... Look at this thing! Nice to have a reason to play it. Climbing is nice because it just allows me to do this. Alley-oop. And, oh, I want to rest for stam? Okay. Now, I don't know if this allows to climb concrete in the future, if I'm being honest. Ooh! Dang it. Little maneuver is gonna cost me a minute. Oh, come on. There we go. That's nice that you can find a nice spot to regain stam. You know, I will say, as a stam apologist, I really feel like Hypsi should just... Well, that was a creepy sound. But I feel like Hypsi should have very fast stam regen just by default. Honestly, like... It just feels odd for something this small to have to sit down for so long to get stam back. Like, for larger creatures, yeah, give them the current stam stuff. Even Pteranodon, as long as its stuff is functioning in a certain way, it's actually doable, and I'm not so against Pteranodon having long stam regen times. But something like Hypsi, it's like, Like, there's not any real balance reason. Okay, that's like a deer or something. Not any real balance reason for it to have super long stam regen times. Ooh! Yes. And it kind of interrupts its flow of gameplay quite a bit for being a flighty little creature that gets one-tapped by everything. Alright, you know what, I'll show off this area, which you've probably seen before because, I mean, this Horde test has been out for months at this point and I haven't done anything with it, but screw it, I'll go over here anyways and see how the experience is for a Hypsi around here. Ooh, jeez. Whoop. Come on. Yeah, this is what I like, is hopping branch to branch. Like, this feels good. This feels really good to be hopping around. And, okay, right, let's... Ooh. Oh boy, ooh. How am I over here now? Okay, not questioning it. Hop there, and then hop there. We'll hop here. And actually another thing you can do is you can hop down quite easily if I can get the... The problem is the indicator sometimes gets hidden by, like, me or outside of the camera. But look at that, I can do like a little hop down easily. That was a Troodon, baby Troodon. And it looks like I don't have any better ways down, so let's just hop. Quite the fall. But look at that, didn't even cost me any of my stam. And here we have a beautiful new area of the map. Temporarily gonna go deaf by these falls here. Darn it, I was gonna try to do a little hop, but didn't work out. Ooh. Okay. Dang it. We have all these waterfalls here in this area now, like, oh, look at this. They replaced the whole waterfall they had up here going from, what is it, Northeast Plains, the little river that goes all the way down to the main river. Yeah. They redid all of this, made it this huge complex of waterfalls. And in fact, there's one that goes off from the, East Lake as well. It's great. Like, this area is stunning. Though I wish it had, like, patrols or migrations or something, because, you know, otherwise, cool place, but there's no reason to ever go here, besides just transiting from one place to another. You have some lovely pools of water to drink from here. You have a route, it's hard to see. Okay, yeah, through that log there, you can go up with pretty big creatures. I think Maya can fit inside those logs and go all the way up. So it's got some nice little routes to it. Just a lovely landmark, really, because this location was very boring before. So we did lose a aviary. It was saying like right over there before for this, but fair trade. And okay, how do I get down? Honestly, just leap here. Yeah, because I take like no fall damage. I can descend quite rapidly. Ooh! Nope, not in the water. Get me out. Ooh! There we go. That's also helpful for getting out of water, having a little climb. I can just go on a vertical surface and go, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. Ooh, full-grown Omni. That's no threat to me up here in the trees. And, oh, I have an angle here? Hold up. Come on, work with me. I didn't want to grab on here, but okay. Alright, let's find a nice spot up here. Okay, come on, I can get that. Oh yeah, come on. Where's the symbol? I know it was there. Ooh! Nice. In fact, I bet I can get onto that branch up there, though, ooh, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. Ooh. Come on, I saw the symbol there for a second. And boom. Get up here, and we have the lovely sight of the waterfalls up here. Like, oh man, this is a thumbnail location if I've ever seen one. Well, I think right here is a good stopping point. In summary, Hypsi climbing, cool, awesome, bit janky, okay, very janky, but I love that we're seeing some of the older, less appreciated creatures getting some good stuff. And, oh, another thing I actually forgot to mention in this video, you'll notice they got rid of the horrific blue, like, sheen that used to be on dinosaurs, especially when they're wet. Because you'll notice that right now, I don't have any, like, strange backlighting on me. I mean, especially if... Oh, the shadows all just disappeared. There were shadows here a second ago. But, like, you'll notice the dino isn't, like, shiny. It's not like I'm wrapped in some, like, saran wrap or something. It makes the game look just so much better. It's great. And aside from that, as for future, the channel stuff, considering I haven't uploaded all that much as of late. I mean, still playing Isle once the update drops. I have a video I've been wanting to make for a while, but I've needed to wait for the update to drop. Funny enough, doesn't involve any of the actual creatures from the update. It involves Maiasaura, of all things, which that will be very good, and that will function as a pretty late 5K subscriber special, I think. And during my like hiatus from the Isle, I played a little bit of Path of Titans, never recorded any. It's a bit iffy if I'll ever really do much with Path of Titans. Maybe one day, maybe if the right servers come around. And as for other things, lately I've gone into Vintage Story. It's a very, very interesting game. Been playing that with some friends, though I don't think that'll end up on this channel. It's very... I mean, it's a survival game, technically speaking. You know, it's very focused on survival, so I mean, it's got that in common with the Isle and such, but that's where the similarities end. It is very much like Minecraft is the big comparison. I don't really know if that would be in line for this channel, but who knows, we'll see. And with all of that said, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.